Countdown to darkness. The first time I noticed the clock ticking backwards, I thought it was a trick of the eyes, a mere artifact of my exhaustion. But as the days went on, the backwards tick became a haunting rhythm in my life, a sinister metronome echoing in my mind. Each tick felt like a step towards an inevitable confrontation, each backwards chime a whisper hinting at the shadows gathering just beyond the edge of my perception. That clock wasn't just measuring time, it was counting down to something, and I felt it in my bones. I tried to ignore it, convincing myself it was just a quirk of an old mechanism, but the whispers grew louder. They started to form words, some ancient and others oddly familiar. I would wake up in the dead of night, the room bathed in the airy glow of moonlight, those whispers filling the air. It was as though the clock was speaking directly to me, revealing secrets I was not meant to know. I searched for answers, delving into the history of the clock, only to uncover its dark past, a past fraught with loss and despair, tied to a family that vanished without a trace. As the days turned into weeks, the shadows in my room seemed to grow bolder, creeping closer, as if responding to the clock's relentless countdown. I felt watched, pursued by an unseen presence that lurked just out of sight. Desperation clawed at me, and I found myself talking to the clock, begging it to stop, to release me from this torment. But the ticking continued, relentless and unforgiving, and the whispers grew more insistent, warning of the final chime in the darkness it would unleash. The night the countdown reached its end, I sat in front of the clock, heart pounding, breath shallow. As the final chime rang out, the room plunged into a deep, unnatural silence. The shadows came alive, swirling around me, and in that moment, I understood the truth. The clock had been a portal, a bridge to something waiting in the darkness. As the shadows closed in, I realized there was no escape. The clock had chosen me, and its whispers were no longer a warning but a promise of what was to come.